Do you mind if I talk like this in my British accent? I feel like people might take me a bit more seriously if I speak this way. But like,
My custom braid by Angelico.
braids are lame. There. It's got that.
There you go. Okay. I'll zoom in on it so we can see. Okay, cool. So to start off, who is your favorite actor right now and why?
She is. I want to say, who is that guy that played in the movie? It was like Crank. The movie Crank. Jason Statham or something like that. He's like,
Is that an old movie?
It's kind of old. It's kind of old, but it's
Wait,
like
you're-
he's like his heart is gonna stop, and he has to keep going, taking adrenaline. It's called Crank. So he like keeps going from like different events of whatever he has to do in order to keep his heart going until he gets to wherever he needs to go.
That sounds like adrenaline filled.
It's an adrenaline movie.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
a steep type movie.
Yeah.
What is your job? What are your interests? And like what inspires you to keep going?
Oh, for
pursuing
good questions.
Career.
I mean, I have a lot of interest, and I'm interested in real estate. I'm a realtor. Follow me on Instagram at LA_realtor. And also, I like music.
So what were the reasons why you moved to LA and to pursue your acting and music career?
Growing up, my parents would have jam sessions. It was around all the time. My aunties and uncles, my tios, my tias. We would always jam out, and that was kind of like my first exposure to like real music and people just like getting in the groove and jumping in with different instruments and stuff. So that was great. Then my dad used to own a club, which was like actually a rock metal band, more type of club. And I grew up, and basically every weekend would be at this place. It was called the Cactus Club. From like kindergarten till I was like 15. And it was just the craziest experience to, a rock star lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It was wild. But I was just like, growing up and just seeing all these people, really like expressing themselves. And it was a great,
Authentic.
great experience.
Yeah.
And I used to work in the pizza window too. So I was like 14 years old at one time, like working pizza window at the rock club. It was crazy. But
So what was your favorite movie?
it was Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio. That is an all-time classic.
What was this in?
Love it.
Yes.
10
all
stars.
Leonardo. That's awesome.
Yes. And Rose, it was just a beautiful story. So yeah, it was a great movie.
And would you have let him go on the boat?
I mean, I don't know why
At the
she...
end?
No, like, I mean, she could have just held on to the, but I don't know, bro. I wasn't
they could have
there.
shared the door?
I thought they could have shared the door. Like, obviously.
They could have held
They
them
could have
near
pushed
each other.
somebody else off that was already
On something
there
else,
on the other
right?
door. Both had doors. Like, they could have stacked up doors. Like, there was not
It was
thinking.
rushed.
It was not thinking clearly. Which I
She was like-
understand.
she
It
was
was
like-
freezing waters. Yeah.
He was like, never let go.
Let me let go, Jack.
And then
Let go.
yeah.
At least you let go.
Okay, so then what do you think about AI?
I think that AI is very awesome. I think it's crazy. I think that I need to learn more about it because we need to make these robots work for us, okay, and use them to our advantage.
And so what do you think about using AI using your voice to like sing songs or
I think
say
that's
things you
kind of
wouldn't?
already used, like auto tune and things like that. Like our voice has already been manipulated. But, as far as saying things that people don't, agree with, no, I don't think that's good. I mean, it's kind of fun and it's funny, but I don't think that it's good to make people say things that they are not approved of saying.
Yeah.
I just know I wouldn't like it personally myself.
Yeah.
So I use my voice.
So like
to
dead people, for
say
example, people who are
something.
dead,
People are dead
using their voices to say stuff
to say stuff.
or to sing songs.
Or to sing like holograms,
Kind of.
like Tupac and a hologram at Coachella,
Or
and
they don't
sing,
have
and
to.
you wasn't actually there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I guess maybe if it's something that he's already done before, it's song. But if it's like now you try to make Tupac come back from the dead,
Yeah.
saying all this stuff that he never said,
Yeah.
it's a little bit wild.
Yeah. So, what did you learn from the 2020 COVID pandemic?
I learned from the 2020 COVID pandemic that there is always opportunity in crisis. And, you just have to be, critical thinker. Me and my girl actually, we decided to use one of her connections, who was a gentleman who had a warehouse full of water, to sell water to our community because they were running out of water. During COVID, when COVID started, everybody was buying things from the store.
Wow.
So we filled up a U-Haul truck, my girl Amber and I, and Amber Kosich. So we filled up this U-Haul truck and we got all these waters, and we was out there with our signs selling waters to people, and they were buying them because we weren't price gouging either. We weren't price gouging, but some people were like taking advantage in price gouging things, but we did it like $1 a bottle, something reasonable
To make it more affordable for
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and accessible because it wasn't being accessible.
The world
They were
needs more
limited.
people like you.
Oh, thank you. I tried. It's so tried.
Okay, so do you believe in aliens?
I have seen aliens
Okay.
before. Maybe.
And
I
so-
don't know. Actually, I don't know if they're aliens or not.
And so what is your biggest red
They probably could
flag?
have been aliens.
What is your biggest red flag with dating?
If they believe in aliens. Big, take initiative, I guess, to do things, because I don't know. I feel like if you, love someone or want them, you'll like take the initiative to go above and beyond for them. So it's like if they're not,
If they're not fighting
that
for
immediately is like a red flag.
If they're not fighting for you, it's a sign.
Like, cause like
What am I fighting for?
it's like I don't want to put all mine out there. If like you just go to like not, put you're out there for me too.
Exactly.
Reciprocating kind of that energy.
Yes, a reciprocal kind of
Energy.
love. Yes, exactly. Because you don't want to have unrequited love.
Yeah.
Which is where only one person loves the person, the other person doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. Well,
Let's
thank you so much for coming. And
No problem, cousin.
ECDK Studios, The Artist Review by Emilio Cordova.
Cordova.
And we'll see you next time
Too Jelli.
with the next guest. Okay.
Next time.